Good morning and Assalamu alaikum 7th class. How are you students? Let's start our topic with the name of Allah Almighty. Today I will explain you about the digestion. Our topic of discussion is digestion. Students, the main topic of today's discussion is why must most food be digested? That what is the reason of digestion? Why the food must be digested? Student, first of all, what is digestion? In our body, the larger food particles break down into the smaller one by the process of diffusion. So this breakdown of food into the smaller particle is known as digestion. Student, as you know that food provides us with energy. The major source of energy in our body is the food. The food that we take in provides us the energy. The digestion is important for breaking down food into the nutrients which the body uses for energy, growth and cell repair. So digestion is most important and must be carried out in our body for the breaking down of the nutrients that we eat regularly. Students, as the food provide us with the energy, but the energy stored in the food that we eat can only be released in the cell of our body during only the cellular respiration. The food and drink must be changed into the smaller molecules of nutrients before the blood absorbs them and carries them to the cell throughout the body. So student, before absorbing the food into the blood, the food must be the nutrients, amino acid that we intake in our food must be digested by our body. Next topic is in cellular respiration. Student, what is cellular respiration? The energy stored in the food that we eat only be released in the cell by our body during cellular respiration. So the major source of energy for our body is the cellular respiration. This student, the food that we eat cannot be immediately absorbed by our bloodstream and into the cells through the partially permeable cell membrane. Student, it's mean that the food that we are taking in are not immediately absorbed and not immediately digested by our body. It is absorbed into our bloodstream. The food students the food usually consists of small, soluble and diffusible molecules. The food that we take in consists of small, soluble and diffusible molecules such as simple sugar, minerals and vitamins, and mainly of large insoluble and indiffusible molecules such as starch, proteins and fats. When we take the healthy food, we can take the healthy food as an unhealthy food as well. Healthy food consists of many vitamins, nutrients, minerals. So all these vitamins, minerals are large molecules. They have to be digested in our body and they have to be absorbed into our bloodstream before they are excreted. So student, this process of digestion of that food that we take in is known as digestion. So these molecules must be broken down, and this process of breaking down of the food into the smaller molecule is known as digestion. So the definition of digestion is the process of breaking down food into small, soluble and diffusible molecules are known as digestion. Students, open your books, which is lower secondary science 2. Today your topic is why must most food be digested? Students, as I have explained you all about this topic, you can see in this picture also that glucose molecule get into the blood. Here glucose is the small molecule, so it can easily go inside the blood, but starch molecule is larger in size. So first starch molecule have to break down into the smaller units. So glucose molecules are small enough to dissolve and diffuse through the walls of the intestine to get into the blood, which then carries them around the body. Starch molecules are insoluble and too large to diffuse through the intestinal wall. So starch has to be digested first before our body can use it. So student, this is your today's topic of discussion. I have explained you that why must most food be digested. Student, to digest the food we take in, the process of digestion should be carried out in our body. So the food that we take in must digest it properly, and the vitamins, nutrients, mineral acid which are present in our food must be absorbed into our body. So this is your today's topic. Thank you, students.